Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, Monday through Thursday. Now, this is a general reading, and yes, I will be using my Radley Valentine decks. I'll use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main message. I will pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. My job just to open myself to higher power, and whatever comes through, comes through. I am going to use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards to do an overview of what we have ahead of us for this week. This is not necessarily specific to any sign, but just more of a, like I said, more of an overview. Now, the interesting part, at least to me, is that on the 14th of September, Mars, which is the planet of conflict and, it conflict in your face, very much the planet of war, goes into Libra energies. So Libra does not like conflict. Libra does not like war. Libra wants fair balance, does not want to confront anything. So we have the two energies, very confrontational with the let's not do this today. And it will be, so Mars will be there as it transitions through Libra energies, through the Libra skies, universe part. It will be there until October 30th. So it will be there all through Libra season also. Now, speaking of Libra season, I will be trying to work on the long readings. So that would be whatever your sign is and how Libra, whatever your sign is in Libra season. I'm going to try to work on those by Sunday night. So you should be seeing those pop up. Otherwise, let's see, anything else I want to tell you? Well, just with Mars and Libra. So either it will make Libra be very strong in wanting what is fair, right, just, or there could be very much passive aggressive type of energy. So we can have a mixture of both. So really be very aware of your own relationships. And when I speak about relationships, it can be about your work, job, career, personal, intimate, interpersonal, romantic. It could also be something to do with your family or home. So you really want to make sure that you're listening, that you're really having good communication. Take some breaths, count to 10, do whatever it is to keep yourself calm. Because remember too, we're going into where Mercury goes retrograde. And, so all of this is happening in Libra. It's not necessarily going to be comfortable for Libra season, but it's going to be very clearing away. And I do think that there's going to be a lot of, it's really going to show a lot of truth. Maybe not necessarily what we want to hear, but I do think that there's going to be a lot of truth. Just maybe not necessarily delivered the way it needed to be. Not delivered with the tact or the kindness that Libras can do. Okay, so let's go on. Let's see for this week what we have. Oh, and please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell because you keep me going. Thank you. Let's go on. I'm going to shuffle one more time. That card just flew out. And here we go. Okay, let's see. Glasses on so I can see. First card. This is the one that flew. Passion ignited. Okay, so this is a 1. 1 is a new beginning. Remember to write down the numbers because the numbers do speak. You can put them in your search engine, the numbers, and then you put angel numbers behind, hit entered, and there's also gematria, so there's all things that are about numbers. So 1, new beginning, new start, passion ignited, so there is something very burning here. Now for her, she looks like she's having a good time with this. Whatever this is, it seems to be something that is very heartfelt to her because that is the heart chakra. So, but just be aware that again, when Mars with Libra, it could be something that's very, very positive. It can be a little bit aggressive. It can be a little bit passive aggressive too. But for her, I mean, this is a new start. This is a new beginning. It doesn't have to be an actual new experience per se, but it could be an older relationship that now is coming, the passion has been ignited. Okay, let's go on. Next card. The base. So now we have another one. So the ones seem to be, so something could be changing, something could be starting for this time. Now, base chakra. Now the chakra systems, there's lots of different chakra areas, but there's 7 main ones. And we go from the base, which is, basically, at the bottom of your torso. And so the base is, or the root chakra, and you can look these things up and, get more information. But this has your security. This has how, your sense of foundation, your sense of belonging. A lot of this has to do with your upbringing, how how you were with your family type of energy. So, it's really a very rooted and very grounded type of chakra. Now, sometimes if you've had trauma, the chakra is not necessarily going to be as vibrant. It is a red color, so there is red. It might not be as vibrant. The energies may not be swirling. Or if it was a very, happy, very secure energy, secure, childhood, it could be very, very well and, colors vibrant, energies flowing itself. So that's your base chakra. But to me, with this one is there's something going on with the foundations. I'm going to say with the foundation of the world, with the foundation of of the universe, if we want to even go that far. I'm getting very much foundation type of energy here. Okay. Now, again, like I said, there's 7. There's your base. There's your sacral. There is your solar plexus. There is your heart. I call those more your natural chakras. But then there is your throat. There is your third eye. There is your crown. And from your heart to your crown, I call those the supernatural chakras. So that, you get more into that supernatural energies. And yes, your heart kind of carries into both. Now let's see what we have here. So now we have a 2. So it's interesting. This could be a 1, 1, 2. It could be 1 plus 1 equals 2. Think about either one of that. Now, 2s have crossroads. 2s have decisions. Which way do I go? 2s can also have something to do with partnerships and joining together. So this seems like there's going to be a lot of energy. By her face, it looks very, very positive, but it's going to, I feel like it's going to kind of have a strong effect, shake possibly our foundations, creating new choices, new directions, new places to go. So here we go. This is movement, choices, decision. So this is interesting numbers. Definitely write them down. Also, as we go into our other readings, which we'll go into just a moment, write down the angels, because when the archangels come to visit, they don't come to visit on every reading. So write down those also. All right. So let's start. It's going to be an interesting week, though. I mean, and don't necessarily think, it's something that's going to really be, I just get this very big shaking. Now, I chose the butterfly. It looks like the butterfly is coming out. There's still something over the butterfly. So there's some changes. There's some movement going on this week. Here we go. Let's start our readings. Hello, my Geminis. How are you? Well, we got a lot of Libra energy going on. So let's see how, and also Aquarius energy. So let's see how that's going to help you for this week. What the energies are like. Actually, this is going to pull out. This is going to pull out your, I don't know, your spicy side. How's that? You're going to be spicy. How's that? Yeah, I think that spicy hot. It's nice and spicy. Let's see for my Geminis. All right. Yeah, the word spicy just keeps coming. And again, spicy hot, nice and spicy. Sweet and spicy. I just feel spicy. Okay, one card reversed. My Geminis. The Knight of Gabriel. So, Knight energy is fire energy. Gabriel energy is fire energy. Fire, fire. This is basically going after something you want with a gusto. Now, Knight's directional. Fire energy is our Aries, which is really Mars. It's also Sagittarius and Leo, passionate, burning, determined, very committed. I feel like you're going after something you want with a gusto, and it's like no one should get in your way. Again, that spicy energy comes. It's like, nope, again, nobody should get in your way. No one should get in your way because there's almost a ruthless energy here. There's almost like it's not me telling, I almost feel like I should, like kind of block, kind of say, get out of Gemini's way. Get out of Gemini's way. Gemini is going for what she wants, what he wants. Get out of Gemini's way. I do feel like you need to have one of those horns that go, woo, get out of my way type of energy. So whatever this is that you've been wanting, waiting for, again, go for this. This Mars energy is really very strong in Libra, and Libra wants things to get into balance. So maybe this is something that's been out of balance in your life. So now this is going to help to bring balance back in. Okay, the Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Okay, next card is the Seven of Gabriel. So now you know that Gabriel is fire. So sevens is the divine number. It's the divine umbrella. This is basically, again, this is you going after what you want. I guess we should just say go after what you want in the comment, or you are going after what you want, and you're going to stand very firm. You're not. I think that there was a time that you kind of like did a little bit of caution, and I'm not telling you not to have some caution. Think things through, okay? Think things through, my Geminis, because this is like you've got the one, you got your two little twins, and the one's like kind of saying, okay, now let's think about this. Come on. And the other one's like, oh, mess with that. Don't give me that. Just go for it. Listen, keep the balance. Keep the balance, my Geminis, because, you need to be strategic. And you're an air sign, so you are strategic. But again, it's like you have to keep the balance. But again, what is it that you've been wanting? What is it that you've been going after, or that you have been putting in your journal, have been putting out to the universe? Because this is going to be one of those weeks that motivates you, that you're just like, this is what I want, and I'm going after this. And I also feel like it's always been a little bit out of your reach, and now you're some of this is you're stepping out in faith too, and saying, I want this, universe, make this so. Here we go. Next. Oh, anyway, stand up for what you believe in, have confidence, claim your personal power. Your last card here, the Nine of Michael. So nines are interesting. It's like you've got all the information, you've got all the puzzle pieces, you just need to put it together, wrap things up, and move on. Now, Michael is your energy. So this is where, it's also Libra, it's also Aquarius, and this is where I say strategic thinking, strategic planning, making longer term plans. So this is kind of like, in some ways, I don't mind seeing your Nine of Michael, your Nine of Air, your Nine of Swords. I don't mind seeing it because there's so much, I'm just going to go after what I want, and there's really not a lot of restraint. The Nine of Michael restrains you a little bit. The Nine of Michael is saying, hey, chill back. Let's make sure we're doing the right thing and we're doing this the right way. Okay? Nine of Michael traditionally is like sleepless nights, worry, worry, worry. I just feel like this is kind of maybe giving you some restraint and not necessarily, this exuberant reaction that you're going after. Okay. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome. This is, I think, the main message. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Remember, we've got higher power. We've got somebody, some source. We've got the source, divinity. There's a supernatural side for us, and we have to remember that. Okay, let's go on, and let me shuffle. Let's shuffle and see what we have for my Geminis. Yeah, I do like that you need to think a little bit. So not to say you don't go after what you want, but just strategize a little bit more so. Okay? Make your plan. Here we go. This is reversed also. The 6 of water. So we have a 7, 9, and a 6. So those are some strong numbers there too. All the numbers are strong. So 6 is the number of man. It's what you make of it. Water is, again, water is our Scorpio. It's our Pisces. It's our Cancer. Remember, we have Venus in Scorpio. We have the full moon in Pisces. Okay, so we are in between that. We are going from the new moon that was Virgo into that full moon. So there's a lot of, I do feel like this is a time for you to prepare and be ready for that full moon. Remember, the full moon is when I tell you to release, relinquish, request. The new moon to the full moon is a lot of requesting type of energy. So, but this is a time that, the new moon is the season, is the start of a season, but the full moon is when everything culminates. So I feel like with the 6 of water, there's some things that you need to do. Some of it is you need to get your things settled. You need to kind of get some of those emotions, those older emotions settled down so that you can go into this other time with more of an emotional maturity, if that makes sense. I think you need to deal with some of the old issues maybe that you haven't dealt with. Maybe, when we go back to the introduction, I talk about the root and the base. Sometimes you have to deal with some older things that, your childhood or your past or however that is, and you need to at least acknowledge them so that you don't make the same mistakes. What is that? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. So definition of insanity. So I do feel like there's some things you still need to deal with in order for this all to happen. All right. So 6 of water is memories from your childhood. I'm sorry, from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. So again, very strong stuff. And my Geminis, you know that you can go off the wall. So I do like the fact that we have the 9 of Michael, and I do like the 6 of water, because the 6 of water is going to make you do something a little bit differently. I kind of get this, that this energy, there's many ways, you would have just done the same thing over and over and over again. But the 9 of Michael and the 6 of water is going to have you look at things a little differently, and you're going to be a little bit different as you do this. It doesn't mean that the intensity, or that you're not, or that when I said get out of your way, that's not going to happen, but you're going to have a better plan because of the 9 of water and the 9 of Michael and the 6 of water. Okay, so what crystal or energy to help my spicy Geminis? Here we go. Golden or gold sheen obsidian. It's all about personal power, spiritual manifestation, earth healing, new experiences. I haven't seen this. I need to find that. Anyway, my Geminis, please remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. You keep me going on air. I thank you. Most importantly, my Geminis, no matter what the world throws at us, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.